Today we're going to be using mostly Maybelline products. If you want to find out how to get a soft glam look with over-the-counter makeup, please stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So you think over-the-counter makeup, and for some reason people don't believe that you can get a glam look with over-the-counter makeup and that it isn't industrial, I guess, or withstands a prolonged day. Today I'm going to show you how with just a few items from over-the-counter and maybe a combination of some more high-end products, you can actually achieve this look. Okay. So first you start with a clean face. You're going to apply your moisturizer and then you're going to prime. Today I'm going to be using the Donna Marie Camellia and Jojoba Matcha Glow Serum in order to get some moisture into my face. I'll let that dry for a few seconds and then I'll apply my primer. Today I'll be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And I'm just going to rub this into my fingertips and press it into my T-zone. I'll take the remainder of the primer that's left over on my fingers and rub it into my face. Next, I'm going to apply the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Orange in order to correct any hyperpigmentation on my face. I'm going to take my dupe for the Artis brush and just blend it in. This is going to help lighten up any darker toned areas on my face. Next, I'll be using the Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundations in the color 332 and 338 by Maybelline. I'm going to combine both of them in order to make a better match for my skin. So I blend it into my skin like so, and then I'll take whatever's remaining on my finger and just apply it into my face. Well, this is a little dirty, but whatever. We'll take the foundation and blend it in with a beauty blender. Today I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Beauty Blender. And you're just going to pound this into the skin. Because I put the serum underneath, I'm not getting quite as much of a matte finish as the product is intended, but that's fine because we're going to look slightly dewy later, and that's perfect for the look that we're going for today. I'm going to conceal with the Master Conceal by Maybelline with the color 40 Medium. I'll use my Max Coverage Concealer brush by ID Male Bare Essentials. Male Essentials. And I'm just going to apply this on the areas that I want to highlight on my face. So we're going to do under the eyes, the T-zone, the chin, anything that I'd like to stand out or pop. I'm not going to take it all the way back to my hairline because we're going to contour on the outskirts of our face in order to slim down the face. Then I'll take the tip of my beauty blender and blend it all in. Once that's done, I'm going to set it with a setting powder by Maybelline. This is the Fit Me Set and Smooth Setting Powder in the color 240. Ooh, it has a little mirror. I didn't know that until just now. Ain't that fun? And it has a little sponge. Why wouldn't it? But isn't that cute? This mirror is cute. I'm going to just apply it with my beauty blender. I'll just like I'll swipe the beauty blender onto the product. See? I'll set the rest of my face with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Dark and the MAC 150 brush. So I'm just gonna kind of roll it onto my skin. And I'm pressing it into my skin because I want to set it. You can buff other things, but in terms of foundation and when you want to set anything that's like liquid on your face, I would press and roll, press and roll. So I like to contour my face right before I start to bake. Today I'm going to be using the ColourPop Pressed Powder for the face in the color Happy Camper. I'll use the MAC 1. Y'all, I cannot tell what the name of this brush is, so we're just gonna wing it, okay? So this is the MAC 113 brush. And again, this is subtle. You see, you can barely tell that it's on my face, but this is just as a guide for me. And then I take that beauty blender and bake my face with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. So while I'm baking, I'll move on to eyebrows. I'm going to be using all Anastasia Beverly Hills products. I'll be using the Dip Brow in the color Ebony, the Pro Pencil Eyeshadow Primer. Of course, we have to use the Brow Wiz. I'm also going to be using the Clear Brow Gel. So with the corrector, I'll go right underneath the brow and right above it, like so. Then I'll take one of these dupes for the Artiste brush and blend it in. Then I'll outline the eyebrow with the Brow Wiz. I'll brush up the hairs and then use the pencil side to outline. I'm not gonna start from the inner corner of my eyebrow because I'm gonna use the Dip Brow in order to paint in the rest of my eyebrows. I'll dip my pencil into a pot and warm it up in the back of my hand, like so. Bitch. Why is this happening? Alright, so my eyebrows are done and now I'm going to dust off the setting powder and start to bronze my face up, put some highlighter on, and then we're going to finish it off with some blush. Excuse all the sound in the background. I live in the hood. I mean, it's great music, but can a sister do a YouTube tutorial without, I don't know, music blasting in the background? Like, I'm not at a club. It's Saturday afternoon. It's brunch time. It's time for brunch. So I'll bronze out the rest of my face with the Buffing Bronzer number 213 from the It Brushes collection. I love this brush because it's just so nice and fluffy and it's big. And then I'll use the Happy Camper in order to just bronze it up a little bit more. For highlighter, I'm gonna use Chrissy Teigen. I think, is that how you say her name? I don't wanna fuck her name up. So call me a little crazy, but I didn't know how to pronounce this last name and I don't like messing up people's last names. Chrissy Teigen. So that's what she said. I'm not even gonna say it, look. Chrissy Teigen. There you go, okay. So if it was wrong, then it's just not my fault. So this is the Chrissy Teigen palette by Becca. The best colors ever, look at this. These colors are just great. And it has this ridiculously big mirror. So it's just like the best ever. So I'll be using both colors to highlight my face with a fan brush. I'll start with the darkest color first and then add dimension with the lighter color. And then I'll add in that lighter color to just help it pop a little bit more. Shine bright like a diamond. Okay, anyways. And then I'll take my finger and I'll go down the bridge of my nose and then do my Cupid's bow and I'll put just a little bit on my forehead and my chin. And then for blush, we're going to be using the Milani powder blush in the color Coral Cove. Isn't this pretty? Look at this. It's like a little flower. And I'll be using an angled brush in order to apply the blush. So now that I'm done with my face, we're gonna move on to eyes. I'm gonna bring in the camera so you can get an in-depth look at what I'm doing. I wanna do something sultry and kind of appropriate enough for daytime, but that it still looks sexy. And even though we're only going to brunch, we still wanna be glowed up because you never know. I'm gonna start by priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And I'm gonna take my beauty blender and press it into my eyelid. I like to do this because there's also leftover setting powder on here, and that just helps, you know, set it into the eyelid. Today I'll be using the Citi Mini palette by Maybelline in the colors Downtown Sunrise and Chill Brunch Neutrals. First I'm going to use this color from the Downtown Sunrise palette for the base of my lid. Then I'm going to buff it out with a clean blending brush. I'm going to take this color from the Chill Brunch Neutrals palette and blend it into the corners of my eyes. I'm going to bring it over and almost down the bridge, the sides of the bridge of my nose a little bit. I have a little bit of a fallout, so I'm going to apply translucent powder. Then I'm going to cut the crease with concealer. It's a trick I learned from Nikki Tutorials, and I've been using it so far. I still haven't perfected it, but I wanted to try it out with you guys. You take a little bit of that master conceal that we used earlier and put it on like a flat brush like so. And then you go into your natural crease. If you want to do something a bit more dramatic, then you might make your own crease. But for now, I have pretty large eyelids. So I'm just going to follow my natural crease. I'm going to stop halfway down the lid, and then I'm going to apply this color from the Downtown Sunrise palette. Then I'm going to go back in with the original color that I used on the corner of my eyes to continue to add more definition to my eye. I didn't like how I was quite transitioning, so I'm deciding to kind of swipe this color onto the like towards the corner of my eyes, just because I'm just didn't like the way everything was blending. I have this Mega Shimmer from the Wet n Wild collection in the color White Lotus, and I'm gonna attempt to put this on the corner of my eyes. Then I'm going to go underneath my eye with this color from the Chill Brunch Neutrals palette. And it's just to add some more depth, more definition to my eye to make it look a little bit more sultry. It's almost like a smoky eye, but not quite. And I'm going to pop this color onto the inner corner of my eye. I'm gonna finish off the other eye and come back to do my eyelashes and finish up the look. So this is both eyes finished. I feel like one eye has a better cut crease than the other. So I'd say this was like mildly successful, but this is why we're here. We're trying out new things and we're making mistakes, and that's what makeup is all about. So yeah, if you take a look at this eye, you see I can really see the cut crease here. But over here, it just looks a little bit more blended. But we'll just leave it as is, and girl, from far away ain't nobody gonna know anyways. We'll finish off the look with some lashes, and yes, I do have the lash struggle. I still struggle to put on my lashes, but we'll attempt. Today we're gonna be using L'Amour lashes, and I'll apply some Kala's eyelash adhesive onto the lash bands and put it at the base of my lash. So I didn't realize that this was black adhesive, or that it doesn't, well, it says clear as day. It says black on it. So I'm gonna go over the glue here and Yeah, fix it, Jesus. I have this Kat Von D lightning liner in Hex, and I'm just gonna try to fix that up. So I'm done putting on my lashes, and then to just adhere my lash to the false lash, I'm gonna be using the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara from Maybelline. Now that I'm done with my lashes, I'm gonna move on to my lips. Today I'm gonna be using the Kylie Jenner Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color 20. I'm gonna prime my lips with the Rimmel Clear lipstick. I love the way it smells. It smells so good, and it really does moisturize your lips. All right, so this is it. This is the finished look. I think it's pretty good. You go to brunch, you meet yourself a man, or you just go with your friends and you kiki it up. Yeah. I mean, some tips. It looks really good on camera in terms of the cut crease, especially with this eye here. However, in natural like daylight, I would probably try to bring the crease a little bit up so that when I'm like, you know, my eyes are normally like drooping or just normal, so you won't really be able to see the crease as much. But I'm very satisfied with this crease here, the cut crease here. Not as much on this eye, but it is what it is. We just try. We try our best. And that's it. So if you like what you see, give this video a big thumbs up down below. And feel free to leave any comments. Again, this is a new channel, and I hope that you'll embark on this journey with me for the years to come. I'm satisfied with this look. I'm so excited. It took me a while to do this first video, or this first video again. And I'm happy that you guys are here. So thanks for watching, and until next time, de-stress and be blessed. Bye. So I've been with the family all day, and I think my makeup is doing pretty good. Like, you know, I might be slightly, you know, but even like if I think I'm doing okay. So in terms of Maybelline makeup and the matte poreless foundation, I think that it held up pretty well, considering I was in the kitchen, I was cooking, it was hot in here, there were a lot of bodies in my home. Oh, in my mom's house, really. So, yeah, if you want something like this,